because Shri Madhu had given us the topic music, engineering, Chennai and twins and being us. So I think we're going to split two for ourselves and then speak. I'm Archana and she's Arati. We were born in Hyderabad, moved to Bareilly for a brief period of time and then went to Kakinada, a coastal town in Andhra Pradesh. Our father, Mr. Lakshmi Narayanan, was working in Nagarjuna Fertilizers and Chemicals Limited in Kakinada, and my mother was working as a school teacher in the school Akshara, run by Nagarjuna Fertilizers. My mother hails from a family of musicians, her great-grandfather being Supreme Court Justice Shri Sangeeta Kalanidhi Shri T.L. Venkatramayar, who was the guru of Sangeeta Kalanidhi Srimati D.K. Pattammal and T.K. Jayaraman, and also great-grand-niece of Gayaka Shikhamani Sangeeta Kalanidhi Shri Harikeshandalu Mutaya Bhagavatar. Our musical journey started when we were 5 years old in Kakinada. We used to get robbed in my brother's music class because Amma used to go finish her grocery shopping and she used to leave us in Anna's music class and goes because she would find it difficult to manage both of us because we used to run in two different directions. So she used to drop us and ask Anna to babysit us in the music class. And the teacher there would not allow us to sing, not allow us to sit idle. She would tell us, Sarigama Padanisa Chollinde Okarno. So that's how it actually started. That's how our music odyssey actually started. And our first guru was Srimati Peddara Suryakumari in Kakinada. At the age of 7, she decided we should give our first concert at Rajahmundry. And as you all know, in a concert there is actually Kalpitam that is already taught to us in the form of songs, and something called Manodharmam that has to be sung impromptu on the stage. But since we were very young, we were only 7 years old, the teacher taught us even the Manodharmam part. She separately gave her Manodharmam part and my Manodharmam part separately. And on that specific day, we started our concert. We began really well. Halfway through the concert, I made a mistake, and by mistake I sang her portions of Manodharma. So immediately Aarti stopped right away there and she called out the teacher in the audience and said, "Ma'am, I have a portion paadita." My teacher, she couldn't do anything, so she said, "It's okay, you sing hers and later on you can fight after the kacheri." And then we finished. After the kacheri, I think, I don't remember, Amma keeps telling us, after the kacheri, the audience, the people in the audience came up to us and started giving us money in the form of their blessings or appreciation. There we would again fight who got more coins and who got more notes, and Appa and Amma had to intervene and stop us and bring us down from the stage. After a few more years in Kakinada, our teacher suggested, she spoke to my mother and she told her that it was better to take us both to Chennai because Chennai is a mecca of Carnatic music. The magnanimity of the teacher still humbles us. Our parents decided to nurture our talent further. But the journey was not easy. It involved countless trips between Kakinada to Chennai, train hopping, homeworks in the train, and changing our dresses, taking bath in the changing room at the station and all that. Our first guru in Chennai was Sangeeta Kala Acharya Shri P.S. Narayan Swami Mama. we were with him for 3 years, more than 3 years. We used to come every fortnight here, learn few songs, get them recorded, go back, learn them again, come here, sing it to him. And he used to correct us, and he used to make us practice. But much to our disappointment, it was difficult for PSN Mama to sing in a higher octave. So he told us that it's better we approach a lady teacher. Then we switched to a lady teacher, Srimati Sita Rajan. But for various reasons we could not continue with her for more than a year. Days passed by. After a couple of years, my father quit his job with Nagarjuna, and then he shifted base to Chennai. But that time was for the sake of our music, but that time it was very difficult time for us because we had no guru. During such time when we were traveling in the train, Archana noticed a veena on the upper berth, and our co-passenger was Sangeeta Kala Acharya, Shri Trivandrum Venkataraman Mama. She pestered Amma to go and ask that person who he was and whether he would teach us. And Amma went and approached him, and he was very impressed with our interest in music, and he took us under him. He sowed the seeds of Manodharma. He taught us how to sing Kalpana Swaram, how to sing Neraval, how to sing Alapani. And but again, unfortunately, he fell ill. He was suffering with cancer, jaw cancer, and so he had to stop teaching. But at that time we were very young for him to play in the veena and for us to learn from him. So it just stopped abruptly right there. And then we were in our 10th standard, and we did our schooling in Padmasesha Trivala Bhavan. PSBB is it's known for its cultural activities and all that. And PSBB and Mrs. YGP gave us a lot of support and used to encourage us to go for several competitions. And in Standard 10, we were chosen to give a tribute concert for Srimati M.S. Subbalakshmi. We're going to keep changing the track and keep going whatever comes in our mind. Okay, in Standard 10 we were chosen to give a tribute concert to Srimati M.S. Subbalakshmi. We treated that as a very God-given opportunity because when Amma was carrying both of us, she couldn't bear the cumulative strain of bearing twins, and her only solace was to visit M.S. Subbalakshmi. Okay, genes plays a big role, I understand. Apart from that, because right from a very young age we were introduced to music, we were constantly listening to music. For Appa, music is dead after M.S. Subbalakshmi and Mother Muni here. So right from a very young age, we've been listening to music. So that is how I think we got the interest. And when we were in 10th standard, we were called to give a tribute concert for M.S. Subbalakshmi, and we thought it was a fitting tribute concert that we were asked to present. And we would like to sing one of the songs that we sang for her during the tribute concert. It is a Ragamalika of Annamacharya. I think almost all of you must have already heard M.S. Subbalakshmi's recordings. Enta Matramuna in Ragamalika. We want to sing that because it's in Telugu. I'll just tell you one line of what it means. In this, the poet Annamacharya says, God incarnates himself in the form that one perceives him. Like if you're a Shaivite, you look at him as Shiva. If you're a Vaishnavite, you look at him as Vishnu. And we'll sing that song for you now.
And
మిము వైష్ణవులు కూరిమితో విష్ణుడని పలుకుదురు మిము వేదాంతులు పరబ్రహ్మం మనుచు కొలుతురు మిము వైష్ణవులు కూరిమితో విష్ణుడని పలుకుదురు మిము వేదాంతులు పరబ్రహ్మం మనుచు తలతులు మిము శైవులు తగిన భక్తులును శివుడనుచు తలతులు మిము శైవులు తగిన భక్తులును శివుడనుచు అలరి పొగడు దొరకోవాలికులు ఆది భైరవుడనుచు అలరి పొగడు దొరకోవాలికులు ఆది భైరవుడనుచు ఎంత మాత్రమున ఎవరు తలచిన అంత మాత్రమే సరినెన్నుదురు శాఖేయులు శక్తి రూపుని వనుచు దర్శనమును మిము నానా విధులను తలపుల కొలదుల భజింతురు సరినెన్నుదురు శాఖేయులు శక్తి రూపుని వనుచు దర్శనమును మిము నానా విధులను తలపుల కొలదుల భజింతురు సిరుల విమునే అల్ప బుద్ధి తలచిన వారికి అల్పం బహుదు గరిమల విముని ఘనమని దలచిన ఘన బుద్ధులకు ఘనుడవు నీ వలన కొరతే లేదు మరి నీరు కొలది తామరవు ఆవల భాగీరథి ధరి భాముల ఆలనమే ఊరిన ఎట్లు నీ వలన కొరతే లేదు మరి నీరు కొలది తామరవు ఆవల భాగీరథి ధరి భాముల ఆలనమే ఊరిన ఎట్లు శ్రీ వెంకటపతి నీవైతే మము చేకొని ఉన్న దేవము శ్రీ వెంకటపతి నీవైతే మము చేకొని ఉన్న దేవము నీ వలనే నీ శరణనిదము ఇది ఏ పరతత్వము నాకు ఇది ఏ పరతత్వము నాకు ఇది ఏ పరతత్వము నాకు During this concert, one Mrs. Bhagyam, she was the director of the play Nagamandala by Girish Karnad of the Madras Players, heard us sing and she approached us and wanted us to sing live for her play Nagamandala, which was supposed to be staged in different places in Chennai and one place was British Council. It was 10th standard and my mother was a little hesitant about it because she wanted us to concentrate on studies. But she somehow convinced my mother and we were part of the play. Our next big break happened at Nada Inbam, Ragasudha Hall. The founder of Nada Inbam, Shri S.V. Krishnan, SVK as he is fondly known, was a tough man and it was very difficult to impress him. He would encourage only Sampradaya Sangeeta or pure Carnatic music. Halfway through the concert, we were pleasantly surprised to hear him praise our singing. We passed his test. At this juncture, we were still looking for a senior artist under whom we could learn. But we were wondering how to go about it. And at the same time, we were approached by our neighbor to sing for a wedding reception. And during that wedding reception concert, Srimati Nandini Ramani, she's a dancer and a connoisseur of Carnatic music, was in the audience. She noticed us, spoke to my mother, and she said, it's time for both of you to learn from a senior artist, and so she took us to Sangeeta Kalamati Srimati R. Vedavalli. With butterflies on our stomach, the next day morning, she took us to her house. We were very nervous because a lady of such big stature, you never know what she would ask us to sing. The previous night we used to practice everything, the Yatatala Varnam, this, that, everything. And then next day morning when we went there, she asked us to sing a ragam of our choice, Raga Alapana. We sang Keeravani. I started the ragam and she immediately pointed the finger and said, you continue, randomly. But she very casually she said, you can come for class from the next day. Not wanting to bid farewell to math because of music, we decided to go for engineering. And our 12-star marks were very close. Very similar. I think she got 88% and I got 87%. And we joined SRM Ishwari, which is a Anna University affiliated college. And we did our electronics and instrumentation engineering. Those 4 years were very tough because there was no balancing act at all. Some days were only Riti Gowda or some days were only robotics. And Harchana was a gold medalist and I followed suit. I was not that bad, but I got a decent CGPA, which would do. She got selected in Infosys and I got selected in CSS/support. But we decided we would choose only singing as a profession. My brother and sister-in-law played a major role in this area because they gave us a lot of encouragement and support to follow our dreams, and even convinced our parents about this. And that time we had to take a big decision of whether it was going after engineering or music as our profession. Then what followed were rigorous trainings and training under Srimati R. Vedavalli, our guru at present. Invariably, all the semester exams were only during December, and it was such a frustrating time for us because we would want to go and listen to people because it's such a rarity to listen to all of them in a single place. What followed was semester exams and training and all that. After completing our engineering, we joined the Advanced School of Carnatic Music at the Music Academy, Madras. And Sri Dr. Pappu Venugopal Rao, I think a few of you must have heard his pravachans in the morning TAC center. He is the secretary of Music Academy. He convinced us to join this course because he said it's going to be a very good course because a lot of stalwarts and very good teachers are going to come and teach. It will be a very good learning experience for both of you to come and learn because Sangeeta Kala Acharya, P.S. Narayan Swami, Suguna Varadachari Mami, Rita Rajan Mami, Saumya, Srimati S. Saumya, Sri Neveli Santana Gopalan, Sri V. Subramaniam, who was a prime disciple of Shamuri Srinivas Iyer. All of them were requested to teach at the Advanced School of Carnatic Music. So Pappu Venugopal Rao sir actually convinced and asked us to join this Advanced School of Carnatic Music. And it is naturally it was an easy decision for us to take because Srimati R. Vedavalli, our guru, was supposed to head the institution. And we graduated recently in October. We were the first graduating batch of that Advanced School of Carnatic Music, and Aarti was the best outgoing student there. And while we were pursuing that course, Dr. Pappu Venugopal Rao knew about our inclination towards Telugu. We know to read, write and speak Telugu. So he came to us, he asked us if we could help him out in transliterating and translating Javalis. Javalis are erotic poems, love poems, completely laden with bhava-filled music. He wanted to know if we could transliterate and translate all the Javalis so that he could bring out a book, a bunch of Javalis, 50 Javalis. And also he released a CD along with the book that he wrote. And it was another good opportunity for us because he asked us to sing. He had actually planned to call Sri T.M. Krishna, Srimati S. Saumya, Srimati R. Vedavalli to sing two of the Javalis that were present in the book. And he asked us if we could sing one for him. And we happily said yes. The accompanying artists were Sri R.K. Sriram Kumar and Sri K. Arun Prakash. We could take it as a big boost to actually take part in that CD because with stalwarts like T.M. Krishna, Vedavalli Amma, everybody, we were asked to sing one, and it was a very good opportunity for us. And incidentally, it was our first recording. And the fact that Sri R.K. Sriram Kumar, K. Arun Prakash, T.M. Krishna were all part of this was a matter of pride for us. And by the grace of God and the blessings of our gurus, we performed at 7 different sabhas this music season. and we would wish to grow steadily in music. And Shri Madhu asked us to speak about being twins. When I had this phone conversation with him, he asked me if it was how it is shown in the cinemas. If I pinch her, will I cry? And he asked us such questions. And I was like, we are not Siamese twins. We are only identical twins. We are 7 minutes apart. If we were Siamese twins, I think that would have happened. Because the Siamese twins share the same umbilical cord. So if you pinch her, I would definitely cry. But now it's completely not there. We're completely two different people, except for the wavelength that we have in music. We share the same wavelength when in music and on stage.
During singing.
Yeah, only during singing. Otherwise, we're completely chalk and cheese. We're completely two different people. We don't share the same interests at all. She'll, I don't know, it'll be a very, okay, we're completely two different people.
It's fortunate you're wearing different colored clothes.
No, we generally,
I would never have known the difference.
we generally choose to
We
wear
choose to
different
wear
colours.
different clothes. Appa does not like it if we wear the same clothes. Right from the beginning, he never asked us to wear the same clothes. And we also thought we're two different people. Okay, twins is like a attracting factor, accept it, but not always. So we wear similar clothes. If we don't go to any okay, if we have to go, suppose we had come here, I wouldn't wear a salwar and she wouldn't, if I wear a salwar, she would wear a salwar too. Or if I wore a sari, she would wear a sari too. So that is how it is. We completely similar but not the same. Apart from our interest in music, we completely, totally different people. And our goal. Our music should enlighten people, should reach people, and make my parents proud, make our parents proud, learn as much as possible and exhibit our talent, and preserve Carnatic music in its original pure form. And last but not the least, we would end our talk by comparing our life to a swing. The two links on either side of the swing are our parents, and without their support, nothing would have been possible, and it would have been very difficult. It won't be possible even after this.
Yeah.
So their
It
support
would have
is
been
the
very
main-
difficult to fix the blank of music and swing in the rhythm and melody of music. Hoping for more musical years, and we would like to now present a song popularized by M.S. Subbulakshmi about universal peace, and we will end our talk with this song. भजत अखिल हृजेत्री मैत्री भजत अखिल हृजेत्री मैत्री भजत अखिल हृजेत्री मैत्री भजत अखिल हृजेत्री आत्मवदेव परानपि पश्यत युद्धं त्यजत स्पर्धां
please. Will you take some questions?
Sure.
Please, take your seat. Some few questions, please.
This, what about your, are you interested in Western classical, and how about film music? Do you empathize with the film music, Hindi, Tamil, English?
Yes, I have absolutely no clue about Western classical. Of course, I would like to know about it sometime later in the near future. I used to be a big fan of Tamil and Hindi music, not the recent ones, not the very recent ones, till very recent ones.
A.R. Rahman, Ilayaraja.
Yeah, A.R. Rahman, Ilayaraja.
And Mohammad Rafi.
Yes, definitely.
Given a chance, will you go for hobby singing?
Okay, that's a good question. Our voices
It depends on when we get the chance.
Okay, that's one point. The other point is our voices are not suited for film music. In film music, you have to actually sing to the gents shruti. They will
It's
sing
basically
in-
only false voice for the
Yes.
ladies.
You have to take a separate training to improve your false voice singing. It's a little difficult. You might have end up losing your original voice.
If it's Carnatic based, then
Yeah, if
we
it's a
would think about
Carnatic based music, then
we could think about it.
Yeah, of course.
Otherwise, no chance.
we would have to ask our guru definitely before doing anything, because even now today, if we have to tell, we generally call up and tell her, and we இந்த மாதிரி இந்த concept வந்திருக்கு, அந்த concept வந்திருக்கு. She tells us what to sing, what not to sing, and how to go about it and everything. So before going to sing or sing anywhere, we generally we call our guru and talk to her about it. So if we have to sing in a movie, we have to ask her whether it is right or wrong, listen to her, and then only do accordingly.
Who's your favorite music director?
Music director in film music? No, when he was asking about film music.
Favorite singer, we would probably favorite music director. Yeah, I know, but I don't have any favorite music director. I would answer the question favorite singer. No, favorite music director. Everybody gives a lot of effort to produce music. I think we have to give it to them for that. I don't have any particular favorite because everybody is really good, and we don't have any right to comment on their music. Yeah, that's it.
GR, BR, IR, AR.
We are always. If it's I, also it's we.
I'm not talking about that B. I'm talking about
A.R. Rahman.
Oh, A.R. Rahman, yeah, definitely A.R. Rahman.
G. Ramanathan, Viswanathan Ramamurthy, Ilayaraja, and A.R. Rahman.
Yeah.
But frankly speaking,
We have not heard very old people.
yeah.
We have only heard Ilayaraja,
Yeah, Rahman.
Ilayaraja, A.R. Rahman, and the new ones that we have listened.
Any music which is melodious, we will definitely like.
What about Bharadwaj, who is somewhat not
Samba.
Bharadwaj, yeah, Bharadwaj. Yeah, incidentally, his daughter studied with me in college.
Sarameshwari.
Sarameshwari. Yeah, I like him too.
Thank you. Please take your seat.